And welcome to Heart of Ohio Sports. We are live here in Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium for what figures to be an excellent matchup between these two N10 rivals as the Mohawk Warriors host the Colonel Crawford Eagles right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Nate Mullins on the call with the Wizard, Greg Kinn. We've also got Jacob Ellis. What can you tell us here on the main cam? Thanks for tuning in once again on the pregame show brought to you by XCARET Mexican Restaurant. And we're just about ready for the opening tip between these two squads. But folks, before we get to the opening tip, let me thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you this broadcast live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, ENR Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, CLOUSE Construction, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones Offices of Tiffin, all proud sponsors right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Just about set for the opening tip of this one between 17-1 Mohawk and 17-1 Colonel Crawford. Both of these teams vying for position at the top of the N10 as the Mohawk Warriors' only loss on the season came at the hands of these Eagles back on January 10th of this year. 53-50 was the score, and it took overtime to decide the winner. So, Greg, we're figuring to be in for a great matchup here tonight. Yeah, I believe that we were on a Calvert call that night, I believe, and we were getting our frequent updates from our fan Barry Robinson about that game that happened that night. And I remember we circled that one on the calendar and said, hey, we had that scheduled for later on this season. We can't wait for this one. Absolutely. When I heard it was going into overtime in that first game, I thought, man, we're going to have a heck of a game when we get to cover this one. And this is one that I think a lot of people have been looking forward to in this area. Two of the best teams in the area and two of the best that the N10 has to offer. And this is for all the marbles, folks. I mean, if the Colonel Crawford come away with a win here, they have the outright N10 title. They claim that victory, they claim that title all to themselves. But if the Warriors are able to come away with a victory here tonight and they finish business on Friday against Seneca East, they would have a share of the N10 title, and both of these squads would split the season series. So I think that's what the Warriors have in mind here tonight, but we'll see how this one plays out because this is going to be a great matchup here, folks. Oh, absolutely. You got to think that redemption is on the mind of the Warriors here at home tonight. With so much, too, so much on the line like you spoke about, Nate. Mohawk riding a 10-game winning streak. This last Friday, they dispatched Winford 73-37. Colonel Crawford, a 17-game winning streak. They lost their first game of the year. They've won every one since. This last Friday, they dispatched Seneca East 58-26. And we are underway here at Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium, and the Warriors control the opening tip. Thanks for tuning in here with us on the pulse of the Buckeye State. Kane Heyman drives it, kicks it over to Bogner. We'll give you the starting lineups here in just a moment. That three-point shot from Hunter Haynes off the mark, and the rebound grabbed by the Eagles. Nate, we talked about the N10. Here's a little look at the standings here real quick. As you see Colonel Crawford out in the lead, but Mohawk's right behind them, like you said. Block at the basket. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Greg. It's been neck and neck all season long. It's like an AFC North battle going on here or something. One game difference. Drive to the basket. Foul on the floor. Oh no, already started. Oh, it's going to be a great one tonight. Both student sections are fired up for this one.
Yeah, and these student sections, they are right on top of the court. I mean, when we go back over to this corner here on the left side, you'll see it's I believe it's the Mohawk student section is like right on the court. Overflowing down there. Spilling out into the corner of the court. Yeah, try saving the ball over there if you're on the opposite team.
And a nice little floater there from Braden Holt. Got the hook shot to go. And the scoring is underway. 2-0 Colonel Crawford. 6:45 left here in the first quarter. Boomer Cleveland gives it off to Kane Heyman. Flood kicks it out to Bogner for three. Bang! And Wagner knocks down the three, puts the Warriors on top.
Beautiful. We're going to take another look at that one like we always do.
And for Wagner, that's got to feel good. He came into this one shooting just 4 for 21 from beyond the arc. So you got to know that he had some confidence behind that shot. Had to feel good. Braden Holt looking to inbound for the Eagles. Gets it inbounds. Caden Bruner. And the Eagles working around the perimeter. Starting 5 for the Colonel Crawford Eagles. Number 3, Logan Goddard. Number 11, John DeGray. Number 20, Braden Holt. Number 23, Caden Bruner. And number 33, Payne DeGray. As DeGray was denied at the rim there. Wagner on the left wing gives it over to Cleveland. Cleveland spots up for 3 and knocks it down. Boomer Cleveland puts the Warriors on top 6-2.
Another tasty three-pointer just there from the outside.
Instant replays brought to you by National Machinery.
It's always a great feeling when you hit a couple threes in front of your home crowd to start the night.
Oh, and Braden Holt silences the home crowd with the dagger 3. Six to 5 Mohawk. Heyman driving, had it blocked at the basket. He recovers, gets it out on the right wing. It's no good. Haynes grabs the loose ball, kicks it down low to Flood, and Connor Flood puts it in and draws the contact.
Just bully ball down low. He averages double-double every night.
Connor Flood, 10 points and 11 rebounds on the year for Flood. He's been the down low presence for the Warriors. And he knocks that one down. That's a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Boy,
hey, somebody saw your three-point graphic there, Greggy.
You know Austin's always watching.
Yeah, if she's not on the call, she's watching. 9 to 5. Mohawk on top, and Holt pulls up from mid-range and knocks that one down. Braden Holt came into this one averaging 17.3 points per game. He's an 85% free throw shooter, so that kid can knock it down from anywhere on the court. Heyman's shot no good, but rebound tipped out to Boomer Cleveland. Cleveland thought about a 3, kicks it over to Bish in the corner. Bish drives the baseline, back to Boomer, around the perimeter. Heyman for 3, no, off the rim. Flood tried for the rebound, but a nice box out down low by DeGray. Stolen away by Haynes.
Snatch it up.
Hunter Haynes, put it up, no good. Unable to finish on the coast to coast.
You can already see, Nate, how these guys went to overtime last time they met each other.
Yeah. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Warriors. Eagles get it back, 3:42 left here in the first quarter, 9-7, Mohawk on top. Nice drive along the baseline, but Connor Flood says, get that out of here. And a quick foul will send Payne DeGray to the free throw line. Free throws tonight brought to you by our friends at CLOUSE Construction. And DeGray knocks down the first of 2 free throws. He's part of our player spotlight brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics. We'll get to that here after this free throw. And he knocks them both down. Player spotlight once again brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics. For Mohawk tonight, Connor Flood, 10.3 points per game, 11.1 rebounds per game, and 3 blocks per game. The stalwart down low, Connor Flood, leads the way for the Mohawk Warriors. Heyman nearly had it stripped away, but he gets it back. There's Flood with the recovery.
Oh my goodness.
But unable to finish under the basket. We'll stick with the player spotlight. For Colonel Crawford, it's Payne DeGray. 15.8 points per game, 8.7 rebounds per game, a block and a half per game, and 2 steals per game. That's Payne DeGray. Part of our player spotlight brought to you by VICEK Orthodontics.
Payne DeGray sounds like a pain to play.
Right?
What a matchup we've already seen from those two down low. It's already been step for step between them.
And Braden Holt.
Just lost that one on the end there.
Has 9 points here in the early going for the Eagles. Eagles in the midst of a 7-0 run here.
Yeah, they just got the block there down low, did DeGray.
And a block at the basket. Connor Flood's got 3 here in the first quarter. And a reach-in foul. Gonna go against the Eagles.
These teams are going quick. It's just back and forth already.
That's frenetic action.
They know what's on, they know what's on the line here tonight.
Yeah.
They know what's at
100%.
stake.
Yep. Tournament time coming up, but these guys know there's nothing to save for here. This is what it's all about. This is what you play all these games for.
This is one of those games that you feel for a couple days after because of how hard you played.
Absolutely. Drive to the basket, cut off by the defense. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. John DeGray driving into the paint. Heyman on defense, and DeGray with a nice move puts it up and in.
A heck of a move down there.
I mean, it's not bad defense, though. You force him to that weak hand. He just made a really good shot.
Yeah.
That was stolen away by Holt.
Stole it away, and they looked like they were playing hot potato for a second.
Just snatch it up. Braden Holt driving to the basket, put it up off the glass. No. DeGray with the rebound. His putback is no good, but he draws the foul.
That's the second one on Flood, I think. So we'll see if he stays in the game.
Foul number 2 on Connor Flood. I think Coach Dunn's going to keep him in the game.
Yeah,
so he's got to be a little bit more aware. Nope, never mind. Going to have a substitution as number 21, Garrett Reinhardt, checks into the game.
You just see the frustration there as he left the court, too.
Yeah. I remember big Garrett Reinhardt. Remember, he was our player of the game for the Mohawk Seneca East game, wasn't he, Greggy? Pretty sure that's who it was. The Colonel Crawford Eagles on an 8-0 run here. 14-9, Colonel Crawford leading. Bish nearly throws it away, but Heyman able to chase it down.
So, Nate, who do you go to here? You know, your star player in foul trouble, down an 8-0 run. Where do you go?
Well, luckily for the Warriors, they've got a couple guys that can fill the bucket. Hunter Haynes would be a guy I'd look to, but you got to get him some open shots on the perimeter. And in order to do that, you got to move the basketball. ISO ball isn't going to help a guy like Hunter Haynes who needs shot opportunities. Whew. Baseline drive.
Oh, nice.
Nice shot. As Lucas Foy puts it up and in. One of 4 seniors on the squad for this Colonel Crawford Eagles team. Eagles on a 10-0 run here. 16-9. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kane Heyman.
I don't think he knows
2 seconds. 1. Puts it up from 3. Off the mark. And that's the end of the first quarter. Colonel Crawford leading 16-9. We'll step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll come back. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. You're watching Hoops on Hoops.
Heart
of Ohio sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall. When my family can't come to the games, they always watch. I'm part of Ohio sports.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency, providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent, Sam Schelt Palm, for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. And we're back here at Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn, and Jacob Ellis on the call with you here tonight. Thanks for tuning in on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. We're just about set to start the second quarter. Colonel Crawford closed out that first quarter on a 10-0 run. They lead 16-9. Braden Holt leading all scorers with 9 points. He brings the ball into the forecourt. Eagles work it down low. DeGray puts it up off the glass. No good. Heyman grabs the rebound. Nice defense down low by Reinhardt. Bish driving the baseline.
The defense just giving him nothing there.
Kicks it out to Haynes. Yeah. Smothering defense in the paint so far by the Eagles here. Hunter Haynes drives, kick out, Bish, left wing three, off the mark. Oh. In and out.
Yeah, they're going to have to hit threes if they want to get back into this ball game because they're getting nothing inside.
Well, they've had 2 threes and a 3-point play. That's the total here for Mohawk so far.
Yeah, like you talked about, Nate, them being able to move the ball around is key here to get those open shots on the outside because they're not finding much under the basket.
A nice drive to the basket by John DeGray. He puts that one up with the left hand. Eagles doubling up the Warriors, 18-9. Bish spots up from 3, no good. And a rebound grab by the Eagles. I don't think that's the shot they want.
No, but with this zone defense, that's the shot that Colonel Crawford's willing to give them.
That's what they're, yeah, absolutely. And I think that's, Mohawk needs to realize that. They're going to give him that shot all night.
Yeah, and there's that.
And that's not saying anything against Caleb Bish. I mean, he came into the night shooting 33% from 3, so he can knock him down. But I think if you're Colonel Crawford, you'll live with that.
Yeah, and there's really 2 ways to score on a zone. It's getting those jumpers, 3-pointers, and then getting to the top of the key, finding something down low, finding that baseline, those little slots, and working from there. So Mohawk just needs to adjust a little bit, and they'll be all right.
Yeah, good point. Easier said than done, though.
That's true. Especially when you're down by 9 already.
Braden Holt drives the baseline, put it up, no.
Whew. If he had to finish that would have been one for the highlights.
Yeah, that would have been one for the reel for sure. Boomer Cleveland off the mark on the 3. And the Warriors have missed a lot of threes here.
And they're not getting the rebounds either.
Yeah. Well, and without Connor Flood out there, it's going to be hard to get those rebounds. They got to start boxing out under the basket.
Yeah, I know he has 2 fouls, but guys, how long do you keep him out at this point?
I don't know.
I feel like at some point, if you're coach, you just got to trust him.
3-point shot on the way, off the mark. Hunter Haynes grabs the rebound for the Warriors. Boomer Cleveland driving, kicks it out to Heyman. Heyman drives, double, triple teamed, and a blocking foul. Going to go against the Eagles. They'll call that one on number 12, Lucas Foy. Let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. For Mohawk tonight, offensively, they got to take care of the basketball. Don't turn the ball over. Colonel Crawford forces a lot of turnovers. They have to find a way to take care of the basketball. And defensively, force jump shots. No easy layups. Don't let them get to the basket. You got to find a way to force them into a long-distance shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Cleveland's shot is off the mark, and defense.
Couldn't even get the ball up for the shot.
Payne to Gray. I mean, this young man. Kick out right wing three. Parker Weithman knocks down the three. Oh, not the why so quiet cheer, Greggy.
No.
That's always
Garrett
wrong.
Reinhardt grabs the rebound and it's stripped away. A lot of contact, but they're going to let him play here. This is a N10 championship de facto game here. As Braden Holt off the mark. I tell you, Greg, the thing I'm noticing so far is Mohawk, they're missing shots because they're contested. Colonel Crawford's missing wide open shots down here.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot of open shot opportunities. But if you stick to the keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision for Colonel Crawford tonight, offensively, they got to look for fast break opportunities. Try to push the ball, push the tempo. Defensively, do what you do best. Create turnovers. Create havoc, and they've been doing that here tonight against these Mohawk Warriors. So there's your keys to the game, brought to you by E&R Precision Lighting. Boomer Cleveland at the free throw line, brought to you by CLOUSE Construction. And he knocks both of them down.
As I said, team needed that one there.
Absolutely.
Here comes the press.
Full court press by the Warriors here. And a blocking foul going to go against the Warriors. Kane Heyman called for the foul. That'll be his first, and the first team foul against the Warriors comes at the 3:46 mark here in the second quarter.
Connor Flood check back in for the Warriors.
And that's about when you would put him back in. 4 minutes left in the second.
Yeah.
Now you're just telling him to play careful out there.
Yep. Don't leave your feet.
Braden Holt working on Ben Bogner.
Oh.
Pass thrown away, and it goes out of bounds off of Colonel Crawford. Or no, they're going to say, yeah, off Colonel Crawford. So it goes to the Warriors.
I was going to say, that would have been one heck of a save over there.
Yeah. Boomer Cleveland brings it into the forecourt for the Warriors. Ben Bogner, left wing three, off the mark. Boy, that looked like it was good.
Yeah, that one, about 2/3 of the way into the hoop, bounced back out.
And I think Colonel Crawford, they're kind of telling their guys, like, hey, some of these guys, we can let them shoot that, you know? They're going to close out on Hunter Haynes shooting threes. As you can see, they're guarding him all the way out of here on the three-point line. But Boomer Cleveland knocks down the three. Little 5-0 run here for the Warriors.
Exactly what they need to get back into this one, Nate.
Braden Holt, cut off by the defense, kicks it down low. That should have been a travel. No, double dribble. Look at the little guy down here on the baseline.
Oh, I see
You
him.
see him?
I see him.
Give him the old rock away, the old rocking arm.
Little hype man.
Giving Taco a run for his money for the fan of the game. Connor Flood kicks it over to Ben Bogner on the left wing. Bogner drives the paint. Kicks it out for Heyman. Deep three. Bang! Kane Heyman knocks down the three. It's an 8-0 run for the Warriors.
Bogner had been settling for that three a lot, but he finally decided to drive it in. That collapses that zone. Wide open three for someone else.
That's what you need. Holt spots up for three and gives him an answer. Braden Holt breaks the scoring drought for the Eagles. He's got 12 points here tonight. Cleveland kicks it down low to Flood. Flood puts it up, puts it in.
He might have got away with a charge there. That looked real close.
See, I don't know. It was close, but I don't know if the defender ever got his feet set.
Yeah,
He was still shuffling from what I saw.
You know what,
Yeah,
Jacob?
yeah,
You just stick to the camera in, okay?
all right, Greg, all right.
I don't see no striped shirt on you.
I'm just offering my totally professional opinion.
Ooh, that's a blocking foul. Gonna go against the Eagles. Colonel Crawford coaching staff doesn't seem to agree with that call. Pleading his case.
Yeah, I don't think either coach has been very happy tonight.
Has he got a bath towel? That is a bath towel. I thought I sweated a lot. Boy, he came prepared. He brought a bath towel.
Was it the Georgetown coach back in the day, John Thompson, had that massive towel around his...
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a bath. Yeah, it's definitely
That's
a bath towel.
Oh, wow.
Cleveland unable to convert on the second, but he does get the first. So 1 of 2 for Boomer Cleveland. It's a 4-point ball game. Eagles led 21-9 at one point. It's now 24-20.
Yeah, the Eagles looked like they were in total control for a good minute there.
Yeah.
And the Warriors just flipped the script and got themselves right back into this one.
A couple of big 3-point shots.
Look at this behind the back dribbling the ball. Just wasting time.
Oh, there's no need for a shot clock in high school basketball at all. None.
Oh.
It's a good foul, though. He beat him.
Everybody always says, well, just play defense. It's like, nobody's going to come out and play defense like that. Like, you don't understand. Like, you got to force them to take the shot.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a good job of wrangling that one back in.
Tell you what, Caleb Bish almost had that one. 3-pointer off the mark. And the Warriors close the deficit from 12-4. And it's 24-20 here at the end of the second quarter. We'll step aside, take a timeout. We'll come back with the halftime show brought to you by Hope and Fostoria. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Since 1847, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse has been Tiffin's trusted florist. From stunning arrangements to everyday flowers, they help you say it beautifully. Whether you're celebrating life's victories or supporting your loved ones, stop by their beautiful shop on Greenfield Street or order online at wagnerflowers.com for easy pickup or delivery. Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, where tradition blooms. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Welcome to Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future one part at a time.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent Sam Schelt Palm for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132.
Hope and Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope and Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope and Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeandfostoria.com.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. All right, welcome back to Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium. Getting ready to start the second half. Colonel Crawford leading Mohawk 24-20. Nate Mullins, Greg Kinn, Jacob Ellis on the call with you here tonight. Before we get you to the action here in the second half, let's thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring this ball game to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We want to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, CLOUSE Construction, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Exciting first half as Mohawk started out on a 6-2 run. Colonel Crawford went on a 19-3 run after that. And then Mohawk closed out with an 11-3 run to end the second quarter, and that's where we're at. 24-20 is your score. Warriors have possession coming out of the halftime break.
So they're wasting no time. They're ready for the second half before I was. I didn't even switch scenes yet.
Well, they were ready before the Eagles were, too. They're standing there waiting. Heyman's drive to the basket. Blocked. Kicks it out to Haynes. Hunter Haynes. Over to Wagner for three. Bang! Ben Wagner, 2 for 3 from downtown.
Exactly what you needed to start off the second half here, get that momentum rolling.
Yeah. Now they got to do more than just the first 4 minutes this half of that good ball.
Right wing three, off the mark. Hunter Haynes grabs the rebound. Logan Goddard off the mark with that three for the Eagles. Boomer Cleveland, mid-range jumper, knocks it down. Warriors on a 16-3 run right now. Whew. Braden Holt gives it over to Goddard. John DeGray. Caden Bruner. He kicks it back out to Holt.
Man, I can't believe it was a 20-9 ball game not that long ago.
Yeah.
The Warriors just climbed right back up the mountain here and took the lead.
Holt off the mark. Rebound grab by Bruner.
Ooh, it's lucky that wasn't a travel. He came close to it.
Yeah, offensive rebound by the Eagles. But yeah, you're right, Greg. He actually took a step before he put the ball down.
I think saying one step is a little generous there.
Pass down low to DeGray. Puts it up. Puts it in.
I'll tell you what.
Payne DeGray.
Yeah. How about the handling on that right there? The long arms of DeGray just come out and snatch that pass out of there.
Yeah. And he got the mismatch down low with Wagner.
Left wing three from Wagner off the mark.
And a lot of big men who want to take that power dribble, try to get inside. He just put it right up. Take advantage of that mismatch down low.
Yeah. Holt driving, turns it over, out of bounds. It was last touched by him. It went off of him. It was pretty easy to see that.
I was gonna say, I think it was Holt falling.
Yeah, yeah, it's a Mohawk basketball.
I think Coach Bathtowel wants a foul.
Not Coach Bathtowel, stop. He's got a name. Damn it, Jacob.
Sorry, they call me Coach Beach Towel.
It's Coach David Shelton.
All right, all right.
Oh, nice feed as Connor Flood takes the pass and lays it up off the glass.
He just brought a big towel because he heard there was going to be a flood here tonight.
Greg.
It's all strategy thing.
Three-pointer. Logan Goddard puts the Eagles back on top, 29-27. Goddard's first points of the ball game.
Just all alone over there in the corner.
Braden Holt brings it into the forecourt, drives the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound. Grabbed under the basket. Payne DeGray is fouled on the loose ball.
That one kid on the bench over there whipped the towel against the gym floor, and I could hear it clear over here with my headphones on. It startled me a little bit, actually. I was like, what was that?
Holt inbound. Bish steals it.
Snatch it up.
Puts it up. No. Flood with the rebound. Connor Flood.
He's on fire.
Flood with 9 points. And he's the catalyst for this Mohawk Warriors team. Since he's been into the game, they've been on a run. John DeGray kicks it out. Woodard for three, or Goddard for three. Off the mark. Boomer Cleveland grabs the rebound.
Yeah, but they really struggled. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Greg.
No, as I said, but you're right, Nate. With Flood being back in the game, the team just works better cohesively as a unit out there.
Caleb Bish puts it up off the glass, no good. And a rebound grab by the Eagles. 29-29, we're tied here in the third quarter, 3:30 to play. Left wing three from Goddard is off the mark.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure he didn't get a piece of that one almost.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a fingertip on it.
Yeah, it kind of slowed down in midair almost.
Boomer Cleveland into the forecourt, puts it up. Oh, nice pass! What a feed! Wow. Boomer Cleveland to Connor Flood. I thought he was going for the layup there.
That was worth another look. That was just tasty right there.
That's nice.
He looked like it, Nate, and they just dished it right over there to him. So here you go. Get them points.
John DeGray. Holt in the paint, puts it up, no good. Boy, he has not had very much luck here in this second half.
Just great defense from Mohawk after that initial jump. Just stayed grounded.
Heyman, long three, off the mark. Flood taps it out. That's the presence down low. You just can't put a number on it. I mean,
yeah. He just knew he wasn't going to win that battle with all the Eagles around him, so he just knocked it out to his teammate there.
Kane Heyman driving. Feeds Flood. Oh, what a beautiful pass. Man. Heyman draws the double team, and Flood finishes it off. Timeout on the floor. Colonel Crawford takes a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Let's take a moment and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring this one to you live and paywall free right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, Scudette Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, CLOUSE Construction, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin. All proud sponsors with us right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Guys, I don't know if you saw, but Coach Shelton was on our side of the court trying to get that timeout, and he was letting the ref have it after he got it.
He seems pretty animated.
A little bit. All these fans down here were asking for the tee. I think he was really lucky to get away with that.
You know, there was a lot of action going on down on this side of the court. Is that the ref's fault?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, it's unbelievably loud in here.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can't imagine trying to communicate with anyone down there.
Yeah, I feel like I have to keep yelling when I'm talking to even hear myself.
Folks, don't forget, head over to our Instagram page and place your vote for our fan poll brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. We'll have the results of that in our post-game show. Block down low, and another block. Bish with the block, and then Flood cleans it up. Boomer Cleveland gives it off to Caleb Bish. Bish driving, put it up, put it in! Caleb Bish!
Pull up and under for you.
Warriors on a 15-5 run here in the third quarter, after closing on an 11-3 run in the first half. Payne DeGray at the top of the key. Gives it off to Holt. Braden Holt pulls it back.
So we got some fans watching here commenting about the loving the great switch up on defense from Coach Dunn.
Yeah. Halftime adjustments.
That was Caleb Bish going in for the steal. And he got fouled by, I believe that was John DeGray.
DeGray called for the foul.
DeGray called for the foul.
That'll be the second foul for him.
But a subtle change I've noticed offensively for Mohawk is this rebounding effort. It's not just one guy down there. All 5 guys are crashing boards. I don't think we've seen a single offensive rebound in this third quarter from Colonel Crawford.
Yeah. And you can tell, I mean, Payne DeGray looks gassed.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought the coach over there was sweating a lot. Maybe they need to let him use the bath towel next time out.
At the pace that these guys have been playing at, I'm sure they're all gassed right about now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only been a full throttle stops.
Boomer Cleveland working on Braden Holt.
Kind of like that little get off my move there.
Yeah. 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Caleb Bish gives it off to Hunter Haynes. Haynes pulls up. That one blocked. Flood with the recovery off the mark. Why'd the clock stop?
I think the person running the clock probably thought that was a foul, so they
It
stopped
should
the
have
clock.
been.
Yeah.
This coach out here, he said the animated is quite the word for it.
Yeah. We'll step aside, take a timeout. That's the end of the third quarter. Mohawk leading 35-29. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium. It all comes down to this. Fourth quarter starts now. 35-29 is your score. Mohawk leading the Colonel Crawford Eagles. It was 21-9 at one point. Colonel Crawford was leading. And since then, the Warriors on a 24-8 run. They lead 35-29 here. Trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd.
It's just been a great matchup here tonight.
Absolutely.
And they've really come back on the back of Flood. He's done a great job on both ends. This matchup right here, he's had a few blocks, a couple easy buckets, some alley-oops on one end. Had a great game.
Braden Holt, mid-range jumper off the mark.
Man, that was a nice move, too.
Connor Flood jumps out of the gym to grab that one. Bish kicks it out to Cleveland for three. Bang! Boomer Cleveland knocks down another three. 14 points for Boomer Cleveland.
Just so tasty to watch.
Boom. Pass down low, Payne DeGray, double teamed, kicks it out to Goddard. Goddard thought about a three, puts it on the floor, hands it off to Holt. Braden Holt working on Cleveland. Mid-range jumper's no good. And a rebound is dug out on the ground, grabbed by DeGray. Braden Holt with it. Kicks it over, right wing three for Weithert is on the mark. Weithman knocks it down. And the Eagles needed that one big time.
Man, both these teams want this game so bad. Everyone on the floor going for those loose balls.
It's 38-32, Mohawk on top. Haynes driving under the basket. Blocked. Weithman with some nice defense. Also Goddard down low as well. Goddard for three. Bang! Back-to-back threes by the Eagles, and it's a three-point ball game once again.
So
timeout on the floor.
Just left them wide open again over there, Nate.
Timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. I use this time to tell you about our friends at VICEK Orthodontics. They're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. VICEK and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with VICEK Orthodontics today, where they bring out the best in every smile. Also want to tell you about our friends at National Machinery. They have some scholarships available for future engineering students out there. This is for you, folks. Listen up. National Machinery Foundation is awarding a $15,000 scholarship for engineering and technology students with a deadline of March 7th. And also a $50,000 scholarship for engineering students with a deadline of March 2nd. Don't miss your shot. Apply now and see if you qualify at nationalmachinery.com/students. Where at National Machinery, they are forging innovation, shaping the future.
I took a chance here, Nate, and I looked over here at the comments. I seen a comment from a fan that said, clearly this guy has never watched Sheldon coach.
Never.
I have never had the pleasure, and it is fantastic.
It's awesome.
Yeah, he is animated. He is so passionate about this, and that's always fun to see from a coach.
For sure. Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they're not taking that the wrong way, because I love it. I'm just pointing it out because I'm like, yes, give me more of that. I like passionate coaches.
Yeah, I think they just know who their coach is. And
yep.
Stolen away by the Eagles.
Thought he was going to take that shot there for a second.
Now, he did that motion there. What is that? Is that pour some salt on it?
Yeah.
Ooh, that crowd is getting loud.
Braden Holt working on Boomer Cleveland. Holt driving into the paint, off the mark, but there to clean it up. Payne to Gray.
Good job on the rebound there. Yeah. That one just came up short of the basket. He was right there to pick it up, drop it on in.
1 point ball game. After the Warriors had a 9-point lead, these Eagles have won on an 8-0 run here.
Has that not been the story of this game?
It has been all streak.
Back and forth.
Yes, all runs from both teams.
Yeah, on the other side of this coaching battle, Coach Dunn, after that shot, a little more calm approach, saying, hey guys, settle down, no need to get animated. It's interesting to see the approaches with each squad.
Yeah, two different coaching styles. Goddard pulls up from three.
Wide open again.
Logan Goddard, 9 points.
I think all of this quarter, Nate.
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's the last 3 shots that they made.
Yeah, you're right.
Bish drives the baseline, puts it up, and puts it in. That's what they needed right there to close that gap.
Yeah, you don't want to give up that huge lead and then fall behind.
Right. It's a 4-minute ball game now, all even up.
Tied at 40 apiece. What a ball game here in Sycamore, Ohio. Of course, the last time these two teams faced off, it went to overtime. Cleveland driving. Cut off by the defense, kicks it over to Connor Flood. Now Hunter Haynes with it. I'll tell you what, man, I got to get up to Logan Goddard on the defensive end of the floor. He has been in Hunter Haynes' hip pocket all night long. Every time Hunter Haynes gets the ball, even if he's outside the perimeter, he's going outside the perimeter to guard him. He's coming outside the three-point arc to guard because they don't want him to get any open looks.
And he doesn't even have any points today.
Well, he's a 40% three-point shooter on the year, averaging about 16 points a game, so they know he can light it up, and they're not going to let him do it.
No. See the double on the drive there.
Boomer Cleveland pulls up from 3.
Wow.
Boomer Cleveland knocks down the 3. And the Eagles, paying too much attention to Hunter Haynes, lose track of Boomer Cleveland. Wide open for the 3.
Guys, that's what makes a good team when your star player isn't scoring. Who else is going to step up? And it's been Boomer Cleveland today for the Warriors.
Timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Don't forget, stick around for the postgame show. We'll have our defensive player of the game, our fan poll results, our fan of the game results, and our player of the game. That's all coming to you in the postgame show, brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. So make sure you stick around after the broadcast, because this one's going to be a great one. It's going to come down to the last minute, I can tell you that much right now.
Something to think about towards the end of this game, neither team has a foul yet, so if we do get to that point, it's going to take them a minute to get the other team to the line.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jacob.
I guess I have one of those once in a while. Not often.
That broadcasting school's really paying off for you.
Right?
And a foul under the basket, off the ball. Actually, it's up on the perimeter. They'll call it on Kane Heyman.
I don't know if you knew this or not, Nate, but you can't do that.
No, you can't. You're not allowed. Braden Holt kicks it over to DeGray. Now back to Holt. Spots up from 3, off the mark. That one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Connor Flood and the Warriors. Stays with the Eagles. 2:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Mohawk leading 43-40. Braden Holt looking to inbound. Gets it in. Parker Weithman gives it off. Back to Holt. Holt in the paint. Puts it up. Puts it in. Difficult shot. And Braden Holt gets it to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he took that shot off with 1 foot, I'm pretty sure.
He's been taking some pretty difficult shots here in the second half. That's the first one he's got to go. He had 12 points in the first half. That's his first bucket in the second half. There's Hunter Haynes for 3. Off the mark.
It's a good look, though.
It's the first one he's had all night. Holt driving. Put it up. Put it in. Braden Holt muscled his way to the basket and put that one up and in.
Just a little pivot here, pivot there, spin around, dropped it in the bucket.
Eagles lead 44-43. Kane Heyman with it. 1:50 to play. Heyman, spin move, drive into the basket. Puts it up, puts it in.
He said I can do that too.
Yeah. Mohawk leading 45-44. 1:32 left to play. Holt pulls up from mid-range and knocks it down from the elbow. Eagles back on top by 1.
Man, he looks so unfazed, unbothered on that shot.
Braden Holt on a 6-0 scoring run. Boomer Cleveland! What a play! Draws the contact, finishes, and goes to the free throw line. Potential 3-point play.
Man, what a finish by Boomer.
I don't know how he even got that one in there. That was crazy.
Unbelievable shot, off balance from Boomer Cleveland. He gets it to go and knocks down the 3-point shot the old-fashioned way. Boomer Cleveland puts the Warriors on top by 2. He's got 20 points here tonight. Heyman with the poke away. Holt gets it back. Braden Holt pulls up from the free throw line. Off the mark.
He is just
Flood with the rebound.
He is good at some little stop and pop shots.
And now we got a foul. Eagles got 4 to give. Actually, that's their second foul, so sorry, they have 3 to give.
You got another timeout here?
Timeout on the floor. 56.5 seconds left. Timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Let's use this time to thank our sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, E&R Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, CLOUSE Construction, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin. All proud sponsors right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Folks, it's almost playoff time. We start tournament action next week. If you want to get your name on that sponsor list, hit us up, HOOSbroadcasting@gmail.com. That one's stolen away by the Eagles. Down low, DeGray puts it up and in.
Oh my goodness.
Tied at 48 apiece.
They can hold for the last shot here if you want to, but I don't know if they want to.
Cleveland, Bish in the corner. Caleb Bish drives it to the basket. Poked away. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Colonel Crawford.
Nate, if any time is the time for that pulse sound now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, my heart is beating over here.
Heyman.
Oh my
Pulls
goodness.
it back.
Looks like they will hold.
Yeah, they are going to hold it on. Oh my goodness.
15 seconds left.
Crowd getting on their feet here, guys.
Timeout. Timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Tied at 48 apiece. The Warriors look to hold this one for the last shot. Don't forget, stick around for the Player of the Game Award in the postgame show, brought to you by Your Next Chapter, operated by Aaron Wolf, located at 22 West Market Street in Tiffin. Aaron provides therapy for individuals, families, and children, specializing in trauma, anxiety, and depression. Take the next step toward better mental health. Call 419-969-3446 to schedule your initial consultation today.
Guys, I think there's two really good options here out of the timeout. You either get Boomer open for maybe a three or something mid-range, get him open to the rim, or you get that mismatch down low for Flood. Those are your guys in double digits. And I think, either one of those is not really a bad option.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find Flood under the basket, he has just been almost automatic tonight. He's the kind of guy that I think I'd want to get the ball in the hands of here in the last few seconds of this one.
And he has had a great fourth quarter. That is true.
I want to put the ball in the hands of Boomer Cleveland at the top of the key. I want him to drive to the paint, draw a double team, and kick it to Connor Flood under the basket. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get Flood on a dribble, drive, and dish. That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
Get Boomer Cleveland into the paint, draw the defense down on him, and then kick it to Flood for the finish. Let's see. How's it going to turn out here? Cleveland to Haynes. 5 seconds. Haynes back to Cleveland. Cleveland into the paint, puts it up. No,
not even close.
And that is the end of regulation. It took overtime the first time. It's going to take overtime to get this one to figure out who's going to be the N10 champs.
Oh my goodness.
Man, what a game.
What a ball game here tonight, folks.
But they did try some kind of action with Flood. He did set an off-screen, like, around free throw line area. But Colonel Crawford did a good job defensively around those screens and forced Boomer into a really tough shot. But hey, we get 4 extra minutes, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially these two teams.
Yeah, they tried to set something up there, like you said, and that defense just doing their part, playing their part there, just not giving them an easy shot at all. Getting nowhere near the basket then, this one. Did a great job defensively holding them off there.
Absolutely. Great job by the Colonel Crawford Eagles on defense there at the end of that one. And you know, the Warriors, they had a big lead in this one, Greg. I mean, both teams have had a big lead tonight.
Both teams, yeah. Have led by at least 10, I believe, at each point. That's just a crazy game. What a crazy game. It just shows you the level of both of these teams to be able to get down by 10 and then climb your way back and then take the lead by 10.
Yeah.
you got to have talent.
Oh, yeah. And these two teams, I mean, they blow out everyone else they play. So learning how to play in games like this, especially come tournament time, this is going to help both these squads a lot.
100%, Jacob. What a crowd here tonight. And they're ready for more basketball as we've got overtime right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn, Jacob Ellis on the call with you here tonight. Thanks for tuning in on Heart of Ohio Sports. Kane Heyman!
Oh, my goodness.
Kane Heyman knocks down the three.
Oh, if he just could have had that 20 seconds ago, Nick.
Right? And Holt, on his way to the basket, is fouled by Boomer Cleveland. Boy, it's rowdy in here. I'll tell you what, that student section over there, they're putting in some work.
They are.
Brought their high-vis vest. They're putting in work.
I was going to say, they're definitely on the job.
Oh, they threw a towel on the floor, but they didn't throw Coach Sheldon's towel out there. His is bigger. It could have got more. Could have covered.
Oh, here we go.
It's probably all covered in sweat, though.
There's the real hero right there coming in to clean
There
up
you go.
There we go.
the crowd's cheering him on. I love it.
Oh, wait. I don't want to pump in crowd noise here.
Okay.
Didn't somebody just get in trouble for that? At the Super Bowl for pumping in crowd noise?
I thought that was a few years ago.
Braden Holt pulls it back. Now drives. Floater. Got it to go.
Man, what a fourth quarter he had.
Braden Holt with 20 points. Cleveland hands it off to Haynes. Haynes driving, puts it up, puts it in.
Nice.
Hunter Haynes with his first basket of the ball game comes in the overtime period. 53-50, Mohawk on top. Goddard gives it off to Holt.
Apparently the ball boy, his name is Lucas Haynes.
There we go, Lucas.
Coming in with the save, clean the court up.
DeGray into the paint. Kicks it cross court. Weithman for three. Parker Weithman.
What a pass to set that up.
The sensational sophomore knocks down the three. Ties it at 53 apiece.
Yeah, that had to be spot on.
What a save from Boomer Cleveland. Heyman, feed in the paint, off the mark.
You got to make something out of that.
And that one's off of the Warriors, out of bounds.
Wow.
2 minutes left in the overtime period. We're tied at 53.
Man, all them heroics to save that ball for nothing, Nate.
Right. Braden Holt driving into the paint, finds his man under the basket, and Payne DeGray with the finish puts the Eagles on top by 2. 55-53 is the score. Inside of 2 minutes to play left here in the overtime period. Timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore.
Another great play drawn up there under the basket. Driving to the basket, they go to block him, he just tosses around behind him to his buddy waiting for him.
And that's what happens when Braden Holt's hitting all these shots. He's starting to draw the defense, drawing the double, maybe the triple team in that instance, finds his open teammate for the basket.
Yeah, I think if you told Colonel Crawford that Payne DeGray would have 7 points before overtime, they would not guess they'd be in this spot.
Right. That's a good point. But he's made more of an impact on the game than just on the scoring end.
Oh, absolutely.
His defensive presence has really limited things, especially when Connor Flood was off the floor.
Yeah.
They didn't have any shot in the paint with DeGray down low.
Yeah, you've been busy with that block sound with him around.
Oh, yeah. .145 to play in the overtime period. Warriors trail by 2. Haynes at the free throw line. Gives it off to Bish. Now Cleveland with it. Kick out to Haynes, left wing 3. Off the mark, but he's fouled on the shot. And Hunter Haynes will earn himself a trip to the free throw line.
Some big time free throws here.
Yeah.
Haynes on the season has only shot 9 free throws altogether. He's 66%.
That is the golden rule of defense is you don't foul a three-point shooter.
Don't foul a jump shooter.
Let's see if he can make him pay for it here, guys.
And he got the first one to go. And a huge sigh of relief as he saw it bounce off the front of the rim and in. Warriors trail by 1. Hunter Haynes at the free throw line. Second free throw finds the bottom of the net.
A little more confidence in that shot.
Yeah. Tied at 55, and Coach Sheldon wants to take a timeout.
Wow.
We'll keep it right here for this First National Bank of Sycamore timeout.
I love that you could just take timeouts in the middle of free throws.
I know. That's like icing the kicker.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They're just icing the kid.
They're like, yeah, let's just take a break here for a second.
But you got to remember, Hunter Haynes, he was our player of the game earlier in the year when we covered them against Seneca East and Attica. This kid's got ice water in his veins, so you can't exactly freeze this kid if he's already got ice water in his veins. Folks, I don't know if you know this or not, but XCARET Mexican Restaurant's dining room is back open. Stop in and check out their amazing street tacos menu featuring the legendary quesadilla tacos. That's right, slow cooked, cheesy, and packed with flavor. Not cheesy like me, but, you know, the good kind of cheesy. Whether you're craving classic carne asada, al pastor, or something new, XCARET has the best tacos in town, folks. Dine in today, experience the taste of genuine Mexican cuisine at XCARET Mexican Restaurant. Your flavorful escape to authentic Mexican dining.
Yeah, there's nothing like seeing that bowl come out on the server thing just sizzling.
You're so right, Greg.
Oh, big time third shot here, guys.
Hunter Haynes knocks them all down. Warriors take a 1-point lead, 1:22 to play. Braden Holt brings it into the forecourt for the Eagles. Spins into the paint, puts it up, puts it in. Through the contact, was able to get it to go.
He almost lost it in the contact. Able to wrangle it back in there and then get the shot.
Boomer Cleveland.
Tried the same thing, but he says, hold on a minute here.
Caleb Bish on the left wing. We're down to a minute to play. Cleveland pulls up from mid-range off the mark.
Off the mark there, yeah.
And a rebound grab by Payne to Gray. And the foul. Oh, they're going to say timeout called by Colonel Crawford. That's a wise timeout by Coach Sheldon right there.
Yeah, I don't think you want your big man dribbling out of a press.
And a full timeout called with 47 seconds left here. Eagles lead by 1. What a ball game. What a ball game we've had here tonight at Mohawk High School. And we're not done yet.
The Warriors doing their best here, guys, to try to keep history from repeating itself here in the overtime period.
Definitely an exciting game, and this home crowd has been incredible.
Yeah. That's a great point by one of our commenters here, talking about Coach Sheldon probably most likely all week long hammering home to his guys. Hunter Haynes gets no free looks, no open shots tonight. Because it's been pretty obvious to me, he's the focal point on defense. Whenever he gets the ball, he's got a defender in his hip pocket. So just a great strategy by the Eagles here tonight, limiting one of the top scorers for Mohawk to just 5 points here through 5 periods.
Yeah, they've done a great job just locking him up, making other players step up. The only issue with that is other players have stepped up. We'll see if it's enough, though, this final minute.
Braden Holt with it in the backcourt.
Wow.
I don't know how that wasn't a foul. Like, either way, it should have been a foul either offensively or defensively. There's a lot of contact there for them to just let that play out.
30 seconds now, guys. 30 seconds.
And a foul on a reach-in. Kane Heyman called for the foul. Warriors need a turnover here. They need to force the issue. DeGray inbounds to Weithman. And Holt now has it in the backcourt. Brings it into the forecourt. 20 seconds left. And we have a foul called on Boomer Cleveland. Cleveland's trying to say he hooked me. He grabbed my arm with his elbow pit.
Yeah, I think they're just letting him play now.
Yeah, absolutely. And a foul is going to go on Lucas Foy. That'll send him to the free throw line. And that is the guy you want to send to the free throw line, Greg, as he's a 41% free throw shooter on the year. Just 5 for 12 on the season for Lucas Foy. So, wise foul there by the Warriors. And I don't know if that was a wise decision by the Eagles to put that in his hands there at the end of this game. But we'll see. Let's hope he makes them pay.
Man, come up short here, get the rebounds. Oh.
Got one. He says stats are for nerds. Lucas Foy knocks them both down.
Oh my goodness.
3-point lead for the Eagles. Warriors.
It's going to take everything that's left in the gas tank here.
Yeah.
100%. Got to empty it all out here.
Might just need a 3 because that clock doesn't stop on a made bucket.
And a wise foul there by the Eagles. As if I'm Coach Sheldon, I'm telling my guys, foul them. Just keep fouling them until they got to shoot free throws. Don't let them get a 3-point shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Just don't let Holt make the next foul because he has 4 now.
Yeah, that's heads up. I didn't even notice that, Jacob. Heyman, 12 seconds. Step back 3, off the mark.
Oh my goodness.
And that's probably going to do it here, folks. They needed that 3 to go from Heyman, and it was just off the mark. That'll put Braden Holt at the free throw line. And off the mark on the first free throw.
Do you call the timeout here if he misses it, or do you just let him go?
I call a timeout here, which is a good call by Coach Dunn. Ice the shooter and get your play set up for off the missed rebound, or off the rebound.
There you go. Thinking like you've coached before or something.
It just feels like I've called a few basketball games, so it's kind of like one of those things that you see happen over and over again, so you just kind of know that that's probably what's going to happen.
Right, and there's not too many situations that you have with 5 seconds left in the game either. So.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. I was referring to you guys being football coaches and haven't been coaches before.
Oh, never. Yeah. .26 seconds left in this timeout. Just 5.5 seconds left in the ball game, or in the overtime period, I should say. Braden Holt at the free throw line. He's an 85% free throw shooter on the year. So if that tells me anything, it means this second one's probably going to go in.
Yeah. If you're tossing odds and statistics.
Well, last kid said stats are for nerds, so we'll see how this goes.
Braden Holt knocks it down. 4-point ball game. Eagles take a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Let's take a moment and thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be here and broadcast this outstanding basketball game here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope in Fostoria, XCARET Mexican Restaurant, National Machinery, ENR Precision Lighting, Mullins Entertainment, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc., Studio Squared, First National Bank of Sycamore, VICEK Orthodontics, UIS Insurance and Investments, the Ohio Army National Guard, Art Lessons by Chelsea Mullins, Your Next Chapter, CLOUSE Construction, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Linda S. Ritzler Accounting, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin. All proud sponsors right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And folks, once again, tournament basketball right around the corner. We start next week with girls district semifinals. Get a hold of us. Shoot us an email, hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com.
I can't believe Wagner just threw an interception. Oh, wait, no, this isn't football season.
And that's going to do it. Final score, 60-56. After 5 periods, the Eagles steal one on the road. We're going to step aside.
So you can't wave goodbye when you're the ones that have to leave.
Right?
Oh, goodness.
We'll step aside, take a quick timeout, but we'll come back with the postgame show. Brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Once again, your final score, Eagles 60, Warriors 56. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
For over 150 years, National Machinery in Tiffin has been setting the standard in metal forming technology. Our innovative cold forming machinery is trusted by industries worldwide, from automotive to aerospace. We pride ourselves on delivering top quality products and world-class customer support, ensuring your business runs smoothly. At National Machinery, we're more than just a company. We're your partner in precision, innovation, and success. Visit us online and see how we're shaping the future, one part at a time. Hope in Fostoria is your prevention headquarters. Overseeing CARSA, they lead the fight against substance abuse with impactful campaigns like Parents Who Host Lose the Most, Red Ribbon Week, and the Hidden in Plain Sight display. They also drive the Suicide Prevention Coalition, promoting the 988 Crisis Hotline, mental health awareness, and Max's Miles Suicide Prevention Walk. Hope in Fostoria would like to remind you that mental health and addiction issues do not discriminate, but sometimes people do. Words matter. Stop the stigma. The words we use to describe mental illness and substance use disorders can impact the likelihood that people will seek help and the quality of help they receive. The language used relating to addiction is important. Using the right words helps to decrease stigma. Here are some helpful tips. Talk about substance use disorder as a chronic illness, not a moral failing, and be a leader in reducing stigma and promoting recovery from this disease. Learn more about Hope in Fostoria and reducing stigma at hopeinfostoria.com.
Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Want to take your marketing plan to the next level? Let's talk. Shoot us an email at hoosbroadcasting@gmail.com.
UIS Insurance and Investments, your hometown agency providing a full range of insurance and financial services with a local touch. Contact your homegrown agent Sam Schelt Palm for a professional review today at 419-447-4242, extension 1132.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. the first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go: Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
CLOUSE Construction, located in New Riegel, Ohio, is one of the top design-build general contractors. CLOUSE Construction Corporation takes pride in giving their customers the best possible products and service. From conception design to completion, CLOUSE Construction will handle every aspect of your project. Please call CLOUSE Construction at 419-448-1365 or visit their website at clouseconstruction.com. Remember CLOUSE Construction for all your building and construction needs. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go: Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free, and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities. We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium. Once again, your final after 5 periods. That's right, it took overtime to decide this one. Colonel Crawford comes away with a win and comes away with the N10 championship. 60-56 was the final score. And what an outstanding performance tonight by the Colonel Crawford Eagles on the road in a tough environment.
Yeah, that's one of those games right there you would watch.
No, he didn't. He
over and over and over again. I mean,
huh? Braden Holt.
Yeah, but that's the type of game.
Jacob.
that you could watch over and over again, Nate. You know, these two.
Well, just wait till he's done and bring him over. We still got stuff to do here.
Yeah, but you know, you had these two teams. Both times they met this season went into the overtime periods. This shows you what kind of battle it's been between both these teams. I'd watch this one 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, over and over again. Yeah, I almost think you'd get a different result almost every other time.
Yeah.
But to Colonel Crawford's credit, they definitely made sure that the result was the same here tonight.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And I think this is one of those, what are they trying to do, getting a shot here?
You want to go ahead and you want to name our defensive player?
I was just about to say, this is one of those games where, you know, we talked about the player spotlight, and we gave some credit, a couple of big guys down low. And, you know, obviously Connor Flood did his part. But for the Eagles tonight, Payne DeGray really, honestly, the defensive presence that he had on both ends of the floor, obviously, offensively wasn't his big night. He didn't have a huge night.
They are waving at the camera.
I love it.
I think they must see themselves on the screen.
Oh, yeah. But he didn't have a huge night offensively, but he contributed on the defensive end. And like I said, when Connor Flood was not on the floor, there was no chance anybody was getting a good shot in the paint.
Oh, yeah, it was unreal. You just could not get under the basket for a shot. He did his job and then some of blocking everybody out down there. And like we said, Nate, we were talking, me and you, in a game this close, when you're talking about 4 points at the end of the game, that makes all the difference when you're down there just reassuring that nobody can get those easy shots under the basket.
Yeah, and that's a good point. So he takes home our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, Payne DeGray, part of our player spotlight tonight. But
Payne, defensive player of the game.
Yeah, that's right. Big time performance tonight by Payne DeGray. And let's check out our our Instagram fan poll, brought to you by UIS Insurance and Investments. As
see what people were who was cheering on their teams here tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, we had a lot of Mohawk faithful.
A lot of Warriors fans pouring in their support here tonight, as well as in the crowd. But man, we had almost 400 people watching at one point at the same time.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Warrior fans watching from all around. Probably a lot of Colonel Crawford fans watching as well. So once again, UIS Insurance and Investments brings you the Instagram fan poll. I want to thank them for their contributions to the broadcast. And also our fan of the game, brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc.
Now, we thought about this one a little bit, Nate, and we saw, you know, you had the cool student sections here tonight. You had the Colonel Crawford with their high-vis vest on and whatnot.
Obviously,
and
Taco, yeah, every time you come to Mohawk.
Yep, you got Taco, super fan down here. But I'll tell you what, Nate, I think the reason that we went with this young man here tonight that we chose was, as much as I don't like to say this, the pain on his face here tonight. You could tell how much it meant for him, for this Mohawk team to pick up the victory, and you could just tell how much this team means to him.
Well, and he was on his feet the entire game, cheering on the Warriors. That's our fan of the game, brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. That's a good-looking hat, too, don't you think?
So we got him a little cheery-up gift there.
Yeah.
Stay nice and warm outside and be ready for the next game when they take on the Tigers.
There you go. So once again, our fan of the game is brought to you by STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Inc. We're going to step aside, take a quick timeout, but we'll be back with the post-game show and our player of the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We might not even have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we have to, Nate.
All right. Well, we have our player of the game.
Got to give him that.
There you go, young man. All right. Joining us on the post-game show, our player of the game, Braden Holt. How we doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Doing wonderful, dude. So, what a ball game.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time you guys played at your house, and that one went to overtime. This time you play here, this one goes to overtime. What is it about you two teams? You just can't decide it in four quarters.
You're exactly right. I mean, we want to get our fans, get the fans the money worth here. So, I mean, Mohawk's a great team.
Pull that mic up so we can hear you. There you go. You're good.
Mohawk's a great team. So just being able to playing one game at a time, like I said, throughout the whole conference, because conference plays a three month thing, and you got to take it each game. So coming out knowing that Mohawk's going to be a tough team both times and being able to find ways to win was huge for us.
It's a grind. The N10 is such a grind. There's so many good teams in that conference. Talk about what it takes to get. You guys got the N10 championship now. Obviously, you got to take care of business against Winford, but hey, it's yours. It's all yours. What does it take to get to this point, and what does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's a lot of work when no one's watching. I mean, you have people here, and this is what we play for. I mean, it's a whole packed house, both sides, on a Wednesday night. And like I said, it's not just, we're going to practice, and that's when we play hard in practice and practice hard, but it's guys coming in the off season, whether that's the summer, whether that's football in before school in the mornings during football season. I mean, it's never just right now. So it's all work and dedication and preparation before.
And what does this mean to you to get that N10 championship?
Oh, it's huge. It's great. I mean, like I said, we want to have some more championships here coming up. So the first one's nice, but just keep building off of that and taking some momentum with us.
Well, you're just a junior, so you got plenty of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you got this year, but you got a whole nother season next year. Now, this Mohawk team, senior heavy, all seniors on that varsity squad. What does it take to beat a seasoned team like that?
I mean, like I said, they're great, well coached. I mean, the players are all good. Like you said, they're all seniors. They've had experience. They know what's going on. They know how to handle things. So just being able to be gritty each possession, whether that's offensive, defensive, the whole way.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, most of the time it's 32 minutes, but tonight it took 36. So just being able to make plays whenever that was, it was huge for us.
Big time, big time. So our defensive player of the game tonight was Payne DeGray. He had a huge presence down low, especially when Connor Flood came out of the game. Nobody was getting any good shots in the paint.
Yeah.
Your coach really honestly stuck out to me all night. He was so passionate. He's on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
He's animated. Do you guys feed off of that? I mean, the energy that he brings.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that's not just here in games. It's not just a show. That's every day in practice. I mean, he expects high things of us, and in that case, I mean, we expect high things too. Yeah. I mean, he's been here forever, and all he's done was won at Crawford. So just being able to play for him, playing for this community, playing for each other. I mean, we had a great crowd tonight, especially for being a little bit of a drive on a Wednesday night. It's just huge. It's fun to play in front of a crowd like this and all this, everybody that's here.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to ask you. I said, obviously you.
Hey, there's our defensive player of the game, Payne DeGray.
So you and your teammates definitely have the chemistry, but how about that extended team that you guys brought with you here tonight? My goodness.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, you have this whole student section, you have these fans. I mean, it got loud with Mohawk here, too, which is great. I mean, they had brought a good amount of fans, too, but being able to have that on our side from our fans to our teammates on the bench and everything, it brings a lot of energy for us.
It had to feel like a home game on the road, man, because that student section, they were locked in from the first play.
Oh, yeah.
You guys obviously feed off your coach, but that student section helps, don't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's each game. That's not just here, too, in big-time games. That's going to go up in a non-league game on a Friday night, on a Saturday night, at home, away, wherever. I mean, they bring it every night. It's awesome to play in front of.
Yeah, that was crazy to see him show out like that on an away game tonight.
Yeah. So you got 3 games left. You got Winford on Friday, and then you got a couple non-conference games to close out the season. But you're getting ready for postseason play. You guys look like you're tuned up. You look like you're playing at high-caliber basketball right now. What's the attitude like going into postseason play?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we still have 2 regular season games left, so taking it one game at a time still. We obviously want to be out undefeated here in the league, so taking care of business against Winford Friday. But then, like you said, just building momentum from winning tonight and just carrying that into tournament, winning each game at a time, and we'll build off that.
All right. Well, once again, do you have any shout-outs you want to give here, man?
Shout out Jesus Christ. All glory to him.
Nice.
Shout out my parents and my family. And shout out my friends and teammates as well.
Hey, you said teammates. You're part of that, right?
You're covered under that umbrella.
Come on.
Especially Payne DeGray.
There you go.
Once again, outstanding performance by both of you guys here tonight, by the entire team. Hard-fought win and well-earned N10 conference champions. Hey, go enjoy it with your teammates, guys. Thank you once again.
Will do. Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Once again, our player of the game, Braden Holt, and our defensive player of the game joining us as well, Payne DeGray. Greggy, I think that's going to do it for us.
Yeah.
You got any final thoughts here, buddy?
I mean, this is probably the best basketball game that we've seen so far in this season. I was glad to be on the call to watch it, Nate. And like I said, I'd watch this one 10 times over again.
Absolutely. Well, once again, your final score, Colonel Crawford 60, Mohawk 56.
Oh, yeah, we're not players of the game.
Why not? Well, all right, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. I'd like to thank Jacob Ellis for doing a great job on camera, and, of course, Greg the Wizard Kinn for knocking it out with the graphics tonight, folks. I don't know if you noticed the little 3-point graphics and just the little extra touches that he provides to the broadcast. It sets us apart. I'm telling you, you watch any of these other broadcasts here tonight, It's not even close. There's no comparison. That's why they call him the Wizard, folks. All right. For Jacob Ellis and Greg Kinn, I'm Nate Mullins signing off from Mohawk Warriors Gymnasium. Once again, 60-56, Colonel Crawford coming away with a win and the N10 championship. Have a great night, everybody. You've been watching Heart of Ohio Sports.